Okay, time for a league match with Fircoal, who has been getting the better of me a lot this year. And I am currently not doing very well, even though there's only been one match that doesn't involve me played in my group, so it's hard to tell. But I'm definitely going to need to win more games than I lose in this match and my last match. So what do we have here? We have a village in the form of fortress. We have trashing from chapel. Tragic Hero Capital is always kind of an interesting reaction because it can be really explosive to gain a lot of capitals in a short time, in a way that's sort of Megaturn-esque. I don't think there's any scenario where we would be not opening chapel, so let's go ahead and do that while we think about the rest of this board. Okay, I'm player one on this one. The only draw, well, okay, there's a few sources of draw. It will be hard to keep tragic heroes. Huh. Well, now I need to think for a second because I was definitely not expecting that. The trader open is a bit perplexing. Why would you open trader? You're not going to play money, clearly. I don't really get that. I would like to open chapel with, I mean, you could open chapel trader and just hope to trader if they don't collide and you get to like trash 4 cards with chapel and then trader an estate into 2 silvers. That's like pretty good. But then you have this trader in your deck, which doesn't sound great. I mean, you can use it as a seal, but that's pretty underwhelming. I think I would rather just get a silver with my chapel. Okay. We collide, which is not ideal. Okay, gets a fortress. I don't think the silver flood is going to beat an engine, but it's certainly something you can do. I'm gonna just buy another silver here. Okay, these draws are pretty sad. I could just grab a hireling here and top deck it. Sounds okay. Not great. Not terrible. How many silvers have I gotten? 2. So Fircoal has not played it. Oh, he played a chapel on turn 5. Okay. I don't think a vassal sounds very good. I'm pretty sure that I should I guess I'll get one more silver. Would really like to have seen the chapel here. So what's our next hand look like? I've trashed 2 coppers in an estate, and then that's it, right? So I have 2 coppers, 1 estate, and another silver down there. So my next hand looks like 4 plus whatever I draw. I think this should be probably it. I guess it could just be another hireling. Okay. Oh right, it's just the chapel. Yeah, we're just doing a trash here. I think. Now we want to start getting fortresses and heroes. Probably here I should just buy a tragic hero. Go from there. You can do stuff with tech. You could just play a double tack deck. I don't think it's the with hirelings also. And your disappearing coin coming from stuff like vassals and swamp hags. Maybe able to hold on to some tragic heroes in the short run by being pretty thin. I'm not sure. Fircoal has 2 fortresses. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so like right here, I only have 7 card, like, so I will not pop the tragic hero here, which is fine by me. It's just giving me the buy. For sure a fortress. I mean, I guess at some point I could get a trader. I'll hit 9 or something next turn. So we'll be able to get more stuff. I don't like Swamp Hag, really. Alternative would be to add some cash here with, I guess it could be a trader. I don't know how good these silvers are. Let's try it. not super promising, this hand, unless the hirelings save it. Okay, that's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so I don't think I want to pop the hero this turn. That feels pretty good. So I'll definitely pop a hero now. Question will be if I want a gold or a capital. I think I'm leaning towards a gold. Capital is sustainable plus buy. Okay, so Fircoal did trash Tragic Hero, and they are going with the capital. So they look pretty good right now. They are probably even ahead. Well, not clear. Certainly that looks pretty good. So I bottom decked Fortress there, which is pretty bad. If I kill my Tragic Hero here, yeah, I've just not been able to get thin, which I could just thin right now a little bit, but that sure does put me behind on stuff. Right? I mean, they've got, yeah, a lot of stuff. I don't get to seal here. And I'm not going to have as much cash. The trader for me was a mistake. It hasn't been played yet. That should have just been another fortress. That was really bad. Yeah, I'm way behind now. It would take a miracle. Not how I wanted this match to begin. To say the least. I don't know. Obviously, the trader, I made a mistake. And obviously, I did not line up my chapel with cards I wanted to trash very well. They didn't have amazing draws either. I mean, at least they didn't collide, I guess. Okay, well, at least I get to do this. I think it has to be gold right now. I suppose I could save this hero by chapeling. Let's just try that. This is obviously just very anemic. So I just have one tragic hero. Fircoal still has 3, so it's pretty resigned territory. It's really hard to see anything good coming from this. I think I'm going to undo that now. Get something like a hireling, vassal. Yeah, I just can't. I just needed to. Maybe I needed to suck it up earlier and prioritize trashing. Don't know. I mean, I did get to trash 1 estate, right? On that, yeah, 2 coppers and 1 estate. Would have certainly considered gaining a harem just to have some VP on the board there. This Fircoal. Not sure. Oh, well, that wasn't as good of a turn as. I mean, certainly that's the kind of thing I need to see happen. I'm not in love with Swamp Hag. I suppose we could trash some cards and try to keep this hero. Like I could trash a silver. Silver's not seeming that good anymore. What's down below? What are the chances of Vassal hitting an action right now? I have another fortress, right? And some treasures. It's not that great. Probably that Vassal was just not that great of a buy. I do think so. 1, 2, 3. Do that. Oh, there was the trader as well. The last card is what? One, two, three. It's not a fortress. It's probably a gold. One, two, yeah, it's a gold. So I'm for sure playing that, and I think probably playing that. So that is some pretty weak economy. I think we definitely want. I wish I could afford Fortress Hireling. If I could have bottom decked differently there. I guess I could just get like Fortress, Vassal, pay off some debt. Here again, I would definitely think about gaining a harem. Maybe there's no reason. Piles are kind of low. I mean, the thing about Swamp Hag, you're fairly likely to be able to gain silvers instead of curses for whatever that's worth. Goes ahead and takes a province. And they're still very favored here. They don't feel quite as behind as I did a minute ago. I would probably take like another hireling and another fortress here, just lower. So we each still have one tragic hero remaining. I'm a little bit thinner now in a way, I think. Getting a vassal to hit would be pretty cool. Obviously drawing a village right now with one of these hireling draws. So other than this tragic hero, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards. There's another fortress down there. So I could avoid trashing the tragic hero. That sounds pretty desirable. So I discarded one card, so 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so there's no way I'm popping that hero here. So I think I can afford to just seal. Okay. Gonna be taking some silver here. I might just double. Could top deck a village. Yeah, maybe this is better actually. And just pay off debt. I don't think he will be able to pile out. That would cost 22. Well, it's feasible. For sure. Maybe more than feasible. This should be a capital. It gets a harem. Oh yeah. Yep, that's a win. Yeah, so I botched that. Should have just been double province. I don't know. I think I was not super likely to win that anyway, but that was definitely a big mistake. Need to not make those. Oh, okay. Chameleon. Chameleon certainly gives you draw. We've got Bishop Rats and I don't know how big of a deal that is though. I like double church. probably. I'm pretty sure I'm not opening rats or bishops, so. Captain Crossroads stuff sounds pretty good. Captain looks good. Mastermind looks good. Swamp Hag looks pretty underwhelming, although, oh no, the draw. It's duration draw, right? So it actually looks pretty good too. Oh, no, it's not. Because it's not this turn. So it's not draw. Gets a fortune teller. That can certainly be really annoying. Nonetheless, I think I'm just going to church. Getting my fortune told here does either nothing or something good, so that's good news. If I get my fortune told, be a good fortune. I'm probably going to actually have to think about how many estates I want to keep and how I want to trash. Just top deck size estate, right? So like, if I save 3 coppers here, surely I want to trash at least 1 estate. How likely does that get me to hitting 6? Probably some amount of likelihood. Yeah. Do they stampede? I'm not sure. That's probably good. It's not clear if it would have been better than buying a 5. So I could trash copper, get a mastermind. I think I'd rather get a captain. And maybe not get rid of this estate. Drawing the captain here would be nice. Yeah, they drew there. That was pretty good. It was probably fairly likely. How many cards did they church? 3 cards, yeah, so that was probably pretty likely. The stampede was good. Maybe I should have done a stampede. No, I couldn't have done one though. How did they get to do it? Oh, using fortune teller probably. Yeah. I do think I trash a copper. So this is okay. Just save these. Buy one of these. I'm behind again though. See, they need to get another church at some point, but capital is the only plus buy. It's not an ideal source of plus buy. Swampeg should be really bad actually, because getting the curses actually is kind of enables a big to do with rats. So I have 3 coppers, fortune teller, and crossroads. So I bottom decked the crossroad. No, a copper. I don't know about bishop rats. You can start provincing lightning fast with the church captain stuff, like really lightning fast. No. I'd like to get the captains balanced. I wonder if there's some other card I should... I think I might just get a gold. Is that stupid? I just don't think there's going to be enough. It's going to be really hard to get enough cards. I could hedge my bets a little bit with the capital. Let's do it like this. Oh, I'm kind of stupid. I just played the captain this turn. I do kind of want to get another... I do just want a captain. So I think I'm getting a province here. I'm either getting a province or like a gold and then province. I'm not confident about that strategy versus bishops. So I have 5 coppers. I can also just start provincing and then buy something that makes it easier to province if I'm like wait until my deck gets a little bit worse. But I think my deck should be pretty good for a pretty long time right now. Because it's really easy to add the rats and start bishoping stuff. You just only ever buy captain for that deck, but you have to also get capital because you need the buys to feed the rats, right? I guess there's a question of like, can you... It's like, how many turns would it take to like put... I could wait one more turn to start provincing and put a rats in the deck. And buy like a gold. So that would be delaying greening for one turn. And in return for doing that, I'm going to get at least a handful of rats. That sounds a little bit better than greening right now. The last two cards are Church and Crossroads. That's perfect. Is a captain just way better than a gold? I mean, a captain can't give me... Yeah, I think a captain is way better than gold because Crossroads can give at least 2 coins and probably more with the Chameleon, so... Yeah. Mastermind looked good at the beginning, but now I'm not so sure that I even would want one here. Not trash. Okay. So I got 5 cards to draw. It's just 2 crossroads plays and rats. Then 1 captain. So I've got 4 coppers. I'll have 3 coppers. I may not hit 8. No, I will hit. Oh, I think I'll. I'm not counting very well. I don't know. I would like to hit province, but if I don't, I'll probably still get a duchy because it gives me actually a little bit more draw. Okay, get some mastermind. Right, so draw is a little bit inefficient here. Maybe I'm just going to be buying another captain this turn. Dude, calm down. Okay, for sure I'm provincing this next turn. I know I'm playing slow tonight. Certainly I'm behind again. That's clear. He should buy a green card this turn. Pretty much whatever it is, I think. I don't know. I have more captains. Fool's gold. guess I could do more bishoping. Is that smart? I might as well go ahead and turn all my coppers into rats. Well, there's not really any point in turning that copper into one right now. It seems like I should be... It's just kind of annoying because the rats don't go into your hand when you gain them. And, but anyway. I could believe that you should be doing stuff with capital. I mean, a capital gives you another buy. So each capital play can like net you 3 VP. Maybe I should have gotten a capital instead of a duchy. I can get one this turn. I kind of wish that I had gotten one last turn. I'm a little confused. Oh, the church is what he hit with Mastermind. I mean, it's a pretty weak use of Mastermind. Maybe he just realized that masterminding the church is not ideal. Oh, I still have my thing. Let's fix that. Oh, he still masterminded the church. I don't understand why you wouldn't be masterminding. What, does he have a rats out? No. Oh, but that's still pretty good, right? To just take all the rats. I did not think about that. That is definitely, he probably deserves to win for that, assuming that he can handle it. That is a shit ton of VP that I can't compete with, really, I don't think. I guess I could trash this copper. Is there any reason to keep it? Can't think of one. One interesting thing is that now Swamp Hag, no, it still doesn't really hurt. It wouldn't hurt for a little while. This is just my last rats here. I don't really see how much money do I have? 36, 11 or something. Not exactly. Sort of less than that, but it certainly just doesn't really matter that much now this turn. But I guess I could get capital and try to get up to double province. Sounds pretty easy to do. Just doesn't really matter. Oh, I can do this. Get a victory point. It's basically the only time I'll get to use that trick. It's okay. I have to do something to draw one card, which will probably just be with the fortune teller because I can get more coins than that from everything else. She still has 10 rats. This is going to be a long match. That's all right. Guess I could bishop an estate. Rather not do that. Yeah, in terms of terminals, I have to play this, that, so then the captain can just be a fortune teller, I guess. So my deck is making $20. One of these is a province for sure. Could be that the other one should just be something like a gold. Or a mastermind? Or another capital. I got the province in hand. That sort of helps. So I get 3 VP per rats. So 9 times 3, they still have like 27 more VP coming their way, assuming that their deck continues to work. Maybe not a safe assumption. But I mean, they don't have to do it all at once. Okay. You just triple. Let's try that. Or I could add another capital here. The thing is, the provinces just kind of make my deck better. Okay, I got another green card in my starting hand here. Oh, we got Chameleon on 400%. Cool. I think so far in the Menagerie Cage match voting, Chameleon is like the second most popular thing. I think I might be in pretty good shape. So the last two cards are a Crossroads and a Fortune Teller. Boy, it would be really nice to have the Fortune Teller in hand right now. I could just leave both of those down there. because right now this captain is giving me $6. Yeah, so why would I draw the fortune teller? So I can quad and take a ton of debt. That does make it pretty hard for him to win, I think. I don't think he's outscoring that. I think I have Crossroads on my like list too. I do enjoy these kind of orange cards with Crossroads boards. Yeah, it's on my like list. Yeah, I can't say that I wasn't super confident about the Bishop Rats thing because I thought getting a ton of rats would be hard. I actually kind of think that something like what Fircoal did was probably correct, but you also needed to add more draw. Possibly not. I mean, they could have just not taken all the rats. I mean, if they can catch me here. Buying Province may also be a problem. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, they don't have any more bishop plays. They only have one more rats anyway, so looks good. Top takes a duchy, it's fine. Hoping to hit 8, of course. So that was turn 14. So I should check if it's just in hand before I think about this. So the Crossroads are giving me $9, so that's 20. Yeah, that's more than enough. All right. 1-1. After a very long game. Second player has won both of these games. My client is being a little weird. Okay, so we got a Magic Lamp board with lots of nice cards. Not a lot of gain and play happening, really. Torturer is your draw. Well, Sheepdog Bandit Camp too. Sheepdog Bandit Camp is obviously good. Gonna want a junk dealer. Could see Poorhouse getting some use here at some point. Cross that bridge when we come to it. I could open Sheepdog. For sure. I mean, it's what do you open with your Spice Merchant? Silver doesn't seem horrible. I don't actually think it's the worst thing if you don't hit 5. But if you just draw the Sheepdog on turn 3, you're pretty sad with that. So I guess I'm going to get, I mean, like, you probably play it in that case. But then you may be drawing something dead. That's pretty nice. I think this is going to be a junk dealer. This will be a Sheepdog here. It could be a cave. It's going to be a Sheepdog, and then I'm going to get a Bandit Camp. Go to town. So he did open with the Sheepdog, so we'll see how that goes. Hopefully he drew the Spice Merchant. That's the card he's looking at. That would be the best news for Lemonspawn. I thought I would see the card that he discarded, because that's the way it used to be. This is nice, very nice that the Spice Merchant is in my hand right now. So I could play the Sheepdog, which would make everything miss the shuffle on the one hand, but on the other hand, how many cards are down there? A lot for a 2 out of, there's 1 estate, 1 silver, and 4. So it's a 1/3 chance that I would get to pop this turn. YOLO. No, but I didn't draw the Bandit Camp dead, so that's pretty good. Probably get another doggy. Obviously would have been righteous if I was able to pop that turn, but it's cool. Finding the junk dealer right away here looks pretty good. Okay, Fircoal was able to pop that turn, so that's good news. I am going to pop here. So that's good news for me. So I'm not sure how much it matters what I buy here. Probably the best thing to buy right now is a bandit camp. And I'll be wishing for more payloady kind of stuff. Okay, this is a great draw. I'm not seeing the wishes yet, but so if he doesn't get a bunch of stuff, okay. I wonder how many times we're getting attacked here. I guess I'll gain the curse, and why not play the sheepdog? Because I get the sheepdog back when I do that. It's the thing, yeah, when you play the sheepdog on your opponent's turn, you actually get to potentially draw 4 cards with it, because you get to draw 2 cards and then it gets discarded and yada, yada, yada. Okay, wished for a bandit camp, a torturer, and I would probably make my third wish a sacred grove right now. I could have a really bad draw here, but I'm pretty likely to find a wish. Of course, I'll take that. That's good. It's really not clear how good the torturer attack even is on this board. But it is draw. Is there a chance that I'm going to use the Spice Merchant for buy? Oh, I can activate the sheepdogs with the wishes too, so it's not going to need to save these. Well, so I could get a village, which would surely be a bandit camp, and a grove with these last 2. He got to double sheepdog, which is great. If I do that, then I can play the Spice Merchant for buy. I just leave a sheepdog on top. Probably just leave that there. I might draw it from this, probably not. Okay. Is it greedy to keep a spoils? Probably. For sure one of these, for sure another one of these. Now question is whether torturer is actually any better than a doggy. It probably, one more torturer is probably good. The curses could potentially get annoying. He's got 4 dogs, though. It's not going to really be a factor. It's only helping, probably. This just doesn't really matter, but sure, we can discard like that. Oh, he's got some spoils in hand, obviously. Maybe I could have kept the spoils. I don't know. Dudding would be really heartbreaking at this point. Guess there's Fircoal has a spoils in hand and is considering keeping it. But makes the same choice that I made. We're pretty even with me having still the advantage of being first player right now. Goes ahead and gets a province. I'm not sure. It's fine. So he's already reacted with sheepdogs, all he's going to. Okay, so I've got 3 spoils down there. Let's see what boon I get. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Now I have to draw 5 cards if I want to see all that. There's an obvious argument for gaining a sheepdog. I it could be a spice merchant. Let's try that. He gets the Earth Gift as well. Okay. So we're gonna need a green here, but not like exclusively green. So this would be 27. Two provinces. Could keep us spoils. I get. So they probably are maxed out at 4 buys unless they get Forest Gift, which is in there, I think. And they could have 5, which is okay, but they're not hitting quad. Get province, reap sheep. That would not quite put me threatening. Oh, I also got $1 from the thing, plus the spice merchants are getting less. Yeah, so I could triple this turn and triple next turn. That sounds pretty good. I can still dud, so and this way I get to buy a doggy. And I'm pretty sure that I'm safe. If they get forest, they would still have to, well, they can curse me. So they could give curses, get forest gift, buy province. So if they trash their curse, give me a curse, then I'm at 18. And if they got then province, yeah, no, it's safe. This is what we like to see. Yeah, we're gaining this curse and playing these. Sure. That's a good boon, and then it doesn't. Sure, that boon is arguably better for me, if it matters at all. I guess I didn't check about spoils returning, but it just didn't seem possible for him to hit quad. I sure would feel like a king of all the idiots if he was able to hit quad. Well, no, right? Because he just has a max of 27 right here. I mean, unless he can draw more. That's all his dogs, all his bandit camps, his torturer. So no, he doesn't have any more draw. Is he not actually able to draw a deck? He has no more. Everything else is a stop card. Those may not even all be spoils, right? Oh, he still has coppers. Yeah, okay. I'm somehow doing a lot better than I thought relative to Fircoal right now. I should be in really good shape. This is a pretty tough spot because triple should be easily losing. And this leaves me. Oh, I guess I was looking at a 2 pile a minute ago. Anyway. Huh. I'd love to get back around to the doggies. So got 2 spoils and 2 sheepdogs down there. We play 1 bandit camp. React. And continue. Grove. Kill you. I mean, hindsight being 2020. There's no reason to play that sheepdog, right? Because I could get Sky's Gift here. I get Forest. So this is it's just 22. Somehow less than I thought. Oh, so he didn't get to play. He didn't have any sheepdogs in hand. Took 1 curse and discarded. So what happens if I double province duchy? Then he would have to double province duchy plus 6 more points, which could be... How many curses does he have? 1. Double province, double duchy, trash a curse. I don't have to take a curse. Double province, double duchy, trash curse. Isn't going to be enough. Forest is gone. So I think it's pretty safe. And I think I should kill the silver because then I just have to double and I'll have enough to do that easily. And I don't think I want to touch anything else. Hopefully I calculated that correctly. Pretty sure I want to discard. Might have been wrong because I think I calculated that I was safe even without the discard, and obviously the discard makes it a little bit harder for me to hit my hit double. He should be in a really hard position. Yeah, this is a long match. I'm not playing fast. I'm not sure if I'm the one who's really slowing it down or not. Fircoal used to be a pretty slow player. Wind's Gift. I guess I'll receive the Wind's Gift. Okay, so now I have 4 stop cards. That I would have liked last turn. A lot. But I think I'm still fine. Unless I am really... No, but I mean, it's 4 games. It's not enough. Right. Still be just at 30. 33, right? I'm not sure how hard it's going to be for me to... I guess, so I might have opened up a tie if I'd taken the curse, so I guess I did the right thing. I think I somehow was miscounting the points by... I mean, it's also like not clear at all that he would be able to afford double province, double duchy. I got to gain a doggy, right? No, that was the other turn. I still just have 3 dogs. It's a 3-dog night. You can't take a province. Four duchies also seems losing. Okay, what have we discarded? We discarded a state, a spice merchant, grove, and a province. Okay. See what this does. Kings of silver. So I'm at 10 here. This is probably enough. 9. Not quite. So did we miss it? It's probably okay if we did. There's only one spoils in there. Oh, but the other grove is in there, right? So if I just trash duchy, trash spoils, right? Right in my hand, I have 5 plus 9. No, I already have the coin from that. I have 4 plus 9. Okay, let me just. If I draw the grove and the spoils, so it's grove spoils estate. So I just have a 1 in 3 chance of. I also don't want to leave that stuff on top. Of course, trashing the duchy, if I don't. Okay, so if I trash the duchy, I could be only netting myself. I mean, I don't. I could only be netting myself. Oh wait. Yeah, here I only have 3 buys. So it's not like I'm gonna get the duchy, sheepdog, and estates. So I have a 1/3 chance of just winning, right? Because then I would have 10, yeah, 16. Otherwise, I'm hitting 13 and I can get province duchy, but I will have trashed a duchy, so that'll put me at 40 with one province left, and that's, he would not be able to catch me if I did that. So I think this is correct. Okay, so unless this, yeah. But that's still sort of, I mean, it gives him, he can benefit from that. Obviously the sun, the wind or whatever would have saved me there. Okay, I was probably overthinking that. Of course, this isn't great, but it's pretty hard for him to catch up VP-wise. Like all those green cards are worth 14. Yeah, okay. Okay, so it's 2-1. What do we have here? Seer as the draw, with Warehouse as a little bit of support for the Seer draw. Displace is the only thinning. Another, there, you could also play Scholar draw. What do we think about that? With goons around, it actually sounds pretty good. He has the 5/2 and gets to open Displace. At least there isn't a 2-cost action to open with that you would be able to advance, because that would have been a great open otherwise. There's a lot of villages. It's going to be a long game with goons stuff. There's a lot of disappearing payload. So I think I might like the Scholar stuff. The problem with the Scholar is that it's so hard to get rid of. Your coppers, your estates, of course, you can exile into villages and stuff, but so I guess I'm really not sure about Seer versus Scholar. Displacing coppers into estates already helps Seer out. I could open with a nomad camp. Seems fine. No, I don't get the 5. I'll take a Warehouse. Would have liked to see 4 here. I could take another one. This is gonna hit 5, right? Yeah, 2 hours for 3 games. Wow. Yeah, that was incredibly bad what I just did. Probably not worth it in any way to do that. I probably need to buy another warehouse here and just cry because of what I just did to myself. It's okay. I'm not sure why I didn't. I kind of, it's a little bit of fatigue. I'll just chalk it up to. 3 warehouses is a little eek. Of course, I haven't committed to not doing the scholar thing, even just because I have a seer. There was no reason to play that warehouse. Probably no reason to take so many warehouses. I think I'm gonna play with seer draw. I like non-terminal draw here with wanting to play a lot of goons and stuff. Gonna displace now. Would be nice if I have on top of my deck a warehouse or seer. I mean, these can get advanced if I think I have too many of them. His draws don't seem like they've been that great. I made an unforced error with that shuffle, but they don't have a ton of good cards in their deck yet. This was a nice turn, though. Probably. Okay, gets a goons. So I think I will grab another seer like that and probably trigger this. Well, okay. I really wasn't expecting that to happen. I thought it was, I don't know why. I thought it was, so I have 2 seers down there though. Well, I guess that was a little bit silly. I had 2 seers down there and a lot of cards that the seers would draw. So if I had found one of those seers, I would have, that turn would have looked a lot better than basically being not like, that's really bad. Please let one of the 2 seers be on top right now. Or else this is really going to slip away. This will be Village Warehouse, probably. Just gets a seer. Estate is greedy for sure. Still a little bit disappointing. I could just buy a seer here. I'm not loving this nomad camp. Let's just kill the nomad camp. Get another seer. I think I have a seer in the last 2 cards. I'm not positive. I would like try out the Scholar deck on this board later. So again, this is pretty hard to trigger. Last 3 cards are Displace. Yeah, I think I can't. This is pretty awkward. 2 seers in my hand is good. I'll probably at some point gain another warehouse and discard the one I have, and I have a bunch of things to advance. Consider advancing a little bit more aggressively. Looks like we're going for somewhat similar builds. A grave robber can gain some decent cards from the trash. He could, yeah, take the last 2 seers. That means he got 6 of those. Or, I hope it's not more than 6. uh, Two, 3. Yeah, I only got 3 seers. That kind of makes me want to actually go into the scholar thing. Yeah, I'm gonna get scholar. Yeah, 7 seers sounds pretty darn good. So I don't give myself very good chances on this board, or in this game. I think I deserve to lose for sure for that shuffle trigger that sent me back a fair bit. It's amazing how different this looks if you open Nomad Camp and manage to get the 5. But it's not. It's just 40% or something. Yeah, he's rolling now. So we'll probably 3 pile, and he can just build by adding goons and villages and warehouses, and then eventually just 3 pile. I'll always have a point lead. This is looking pretty fantastic for Fircoal. Takes a mining village, surprises me a little bit. I would just get like a workers village and then like buy workers village goons and lower while scoring. Sounds like a good plan. But nothing really looks bad. Gets a scholar, which I don't think is really that necessary for his deck. There's my scholar. States are very low as well. I drew my deck. Not a lot to show for it. Well, that worked out pretty well. Having the scholar, that was pretty much a perfect draw to have another maximally good turn. Chance he has a finish. He should be looking for finishes involving advance. Could probably resign. We could maybe reschedule the last two. See how I feel when this is over, which should be very soon. Don't know how many actions he has left. Hard to say if he has a finish. But I would sure rather have a workers' village than that mining village. Anyway. Take some mining village. So, okay. See what happens. Could get a dud over there. Still pretty. Oh, it's a museum board. Province seems. Why would you get a province? I mean, I guess you can exile it to gain a good card, but that seems very wrong. Could have been a duplicate, maybe. So what's down there? I discarded Copper Estate, and then for the Scholar, Copper and 2 estates. So 5 junk cards. Maybe he was scared that I would have some kind of a finish. Seems kind of far-fetched. So if I played both warehouses, would it actually improve my turn? I don't think so. Clearly I'm advancing. Probably to Robert. Fircoal can certainly look for a finish with a good draw here, but could dud. This doesn't look like a dud. Yeah, looks like another great turn with the scholar near the top. Looks like pretty much perfect. Gets to play the scholar without discarding anything. Okay, getting that worker's village and going for the finish here looks correct. It's pretty cheap with advance. It shouldn't take long for him to play it out though. Okay, clearly sees the finish. All right, let's try to win as first player in the next game. It's 2-2. I guess I feel up to playing. Okay, so we have a board with no trashing, right? You can certainly play money. With both Treasure Trove and Tunnel coming into play, if you are getting minion attack. The engine looks like you open Armory if you're playing engine, and you get a lot of heralds. a lot of merchant guilds and city probably do take minion in there. Some werewolf for draw also. I do think that the money deck, the cardinal attack doesn't look very good. You can ferry something and be able to armory that thing. That's definitely attractive. So what does Trove money with possibly like a minion and a couple tunnels? Like, it's probably getting to 8 provinces, and there's not great LVP, so it's probably getting to 6 provinces and like I think this is kind of close. The best attack against money is actually the werewolf one, which is hard to get really good, but if you're playing money, Cardinal could just be worse than silver. I mean, the worst thing that could happen would be that you play money and you lose to the merchant guilds. Without, if there was a way to trash, I would be definitely building that engine. You could play, you could open Armory, Fairy Minion, go for a minion stack with Heralds and I'm just really scared that the money is correct here. If you open Armory Fairy on minion, you really telegraph what you're doing and they get to start getting tunnels early. But also the minion attack is pretty annoying for money, right? I mean, it's like, it's weird because you sometimes get a bunch of gold. Yeah, 5/2. Open minion. So now I could grab a tunnel and immediately transition to doing the money thing, and the armory gains stuff like silvers and tunnels. In fact, gaining tunnel on top of your deck when you think your opponent might be playing minion doesn't sound terrible. If I fairy minion now, then we are probably doing a mirror where I'm first player and I have the armory. Okay, this looks good. This is a like perfect draw, pretty much. So I have a minion. I'm triggering a pretty bad shuffle, but it would have the armor in it. Not confident about this. Gonna get hit here. No, I don't. I think I keep grabbing the minions. Could just, let's just get another minion and then make our deck better next turn. So just armory a herald there. It's gonna fairy city. Let's just save that. I'll have, no. I wouldn't have enough money, right? I would just have 2, 3. The copper, I wouldn't have enough to save it anyway. Could be kind of greedy, but I'm gonna grab the Merchant Guild. I'm not gonna get to play both terminals unless I'm super lucky. Probably getting minioned. Okay, this is going well. I can't claim that it's because I made good decisions, really. Could save this minion. Merchant Guild could have been an armory. Merchant Guild and armory are pretty good, but the gain in play is a little dicey. I do think I would like another armory. I don't think it's like I need all the cities. Hopefully this minion does the trick. That's not a great shuffle for him. But it could be fine because the minion, and then it could turn out fine. I may have messed that up a little bit. Let's activate. We might go to empty. Not sure. Doesn't look like we've got quite the gains for that. So this looks like we need a province. At least one. So I guess this means he has 6 cities. Oh, I discarded just a minion. Wait, no, and a city. Oh, okay, he only has 5 cities. Oh, wait, so if I got to play another city, would I have been able to win? Probably not. No, not enough money. Top decking seems a bit sad. He just, so he'll have the 5 cities. Guess, oh, I have 1, 2. I think I have 7 minions. Is that right? This looks like a pretty good turn for him for what's possible. He may be going for it. Ooh, this is pretty fucking scary. Does he just have it? No. Almost. Almost a tie. That would have been pretty impressive. He will probably undo the armor gain. I do think that money would have lost. Because I can imagine my deck with even more minions in it. This armory thing was pretty ambitious there, but it definitely scared me. It's one coin short of the tie. Obviously, I mean, he's got a hope that I have an epic dud here, which could happen. Yeah, I was pretty sure that he would do that. This at least makes me have to have a little bit less than an epic dud. His province. So I don't have it right here. Whew. Okay, that's better. Now I have it, sure. Well, let's finish it up. All right, well, let's see if we can steal a game as second player here. That would be a huge coup. Oh, I'm getting tired. We have here a deck with no village. No non-terminal draw. But you can get very thin and play a lot of highways and some candlestick makers, and then draw some cards with dead with Watchtower, if you so choose. I suppose if you got enough highways. I mean, this just has to be Chapel. It's a Candlestick Maker. We're going to have those in our deck. Man, this board will be super intense with a village. I could take a lurker. I have a pair of lurkers. Is that going to be a faster way to get highways? It pretty much forces him to get it. Well, I get to buy a highway here. My Chapel missed. I definitely considered like opening Chapel without. Okay, he hasn't gotten a lurker yet. I'm going to go ahead and trash a highway, buy another lurker. This was a really nice draw, considering that my Chapel missed. Still has no lurker. Okay, now he gets 2 lurkers and shuffles. So I have 3 or 4 if I want to. I don't think I want more lurkers. I could get another Chapel. Just buy a highway here. I think you want to rush down the highways. Barge is a pretty good terminal because I guess the barge will help set up your huge turn, but you have to have enough highways. This will be a highway for sure from Fircoal. How many highways is that? Highway. Okay. He collided the lurkers, which is pretty lucky. I'll probably kill the second Chapel here. Well, I'm going to trash 3 cards. Could keep it. Yeah, I'm not feeling that good here. think maybe the lurker open was greedy. I think the candlestick maker open was greedy as well, but what kind of a trash did they get? Not a great one. I collide my lurkers. I think this almost has to be a highway. I think they won the highway split. Looks like the barge was pretty good, and yeah. I could trash a barge. I don't know how bad Fircoal would want another barge. Like, they would almost definitely just take it, though. Yeah. I'm not sure if the second chapel was right either. I'm assuming I lost the highway split. I'm not sure about that. Yeah, you could have alternating barges, right? Obviously, he would want another barge. What am I saying? Would really like to draw my barge. Yeah, so he got 6 of those. Well played. Having the chapel miss was pretty bad for me. I think chapel silver with no stop card is probably more correct than what either of us did in the open, but so we both opened with a stop card on top of the silver to increase the chance of chapel missing, and I'm the only one that got punished, but I did draw it pretty well on turn 5. Second chapel was, I mean, I don't know what else I was supposed to get. I need to make sure that I would keep finding it. Okay, so Fircoal's going to clean up here. Probably buy some cash, some treasure. Just buying a couple of golds and then putting a barge down next turn probably guarantees a win. But pretty much, I don't think there's any way he could lose. Unless there's some way to sneak a pile out. Because they take too many candlestick makers. That doesn't seem like something they would do. So they didn't get the barge down. So I probably have like one more turn that I get to play. I have their worst hand that they could have would be like chapel, barge, barge, silver. Do they have more than? Do they even have 5 stop cards? They don't, right? So they're guaranteed to draw all the things and get the barge down. Then, I mean, I don't know why I'm fussing about. How do I have a guaranteed win for Fircoal? We want to score and yeah, drawing some highways just now would have been acceptable to me, but didn't happen. I think no matter what I do, I'm gonna lose. Oh, they have the candlestick makers, of course. So they did have some stop cards. Maybe the fool was a little bit premature, but if I had drawn like both my lurkers and some more highways, then I could have tried to angle for a 2-turn pile out off of a big dud from Fircoal. This is close to as big of a dud as could have happened. That other card must be the other barge. Or chapel. Okay. So I have one, two trashes and 2, 3, 4 buys. Full boons could give me a maximum of getting the earth and then forest. So that would be still 2 gains short, like earth, forest, and whatever. Can't even really get that many provinces. mean, if I got the boon, the action boon, which is a 1/4 chance, I mean, I'm pretty much dead. I don't think I would want to. I guess I can lurker to get some points. Okay, I got the action boon. In Will o' the Wisp, that's points. They can probably just empty, but that they might not be able to take it. So they can also probably just take a lot of provinces, but I don't know. I'll take 2 lurkers and just see what happens. The Wisp, I mean, those boons were great. But they can probably get enough provinces to... oh, they can just get them all. Okay. I mean, it's not like I was going to beat that if I didn't do it. Okay, well, 3-3. I mean, it's not a bad result. He's a great player. I needed to do better than that. Anyway, super long match. Thanks for watching.